Welcome to the next session. I am going to explain various properties of DTFT in this session, and we will do some problem based on such properties. Some basic properties like periodicity, linearity are the general issues what we have discussed even in Z transform also. But critical properties, something like time shift, frequency shift, where you should concentrate more. Let us say x of n is time domain. When we do DTFT, I will get x of e power j omega. So this is time domain and this is frequency domain. Now I am doing DTFT. In time domain, if you do shifting, this is called time shift. So please do remember, this is called time shift. In frequency domain, some effect will be there. Please do remember. What is the effect we will see later? I am going to discuss parallelly frequency shift. What is the frequency shift? In frequency domain, if there is a shift omega naught, then there will be an effect in time domain. Sure. Now, what is that particular effect is the question. If time domain is shifted, in frequency domain, we have to multiply by e power j in frequency omega. How much shift minus n naught? If frequency domain is shifted, in time domain you are having multiplied by e power j. In time domain, so n, shifting is minus omega naught, it is plus omega naught. In a nutshell, if time domain is shifted, frequency is multiplied by e power j. If frequency domain is shifted, time domain is multiplied by e power j. One small note, in time shift, minus, plus, same sign. In frequency shift, it is opposite sign, minus becomes plus. Okay. We can learn this in the proof. Now, if it is time shift, n minus n naught, there will be e power minus j omega n naught x of e power j omega. If it is frequency shift, x of e power j omega minus omega naught. In time domain, it is x of n e power j n omega naught. Okay. So please do remember, one is time shift and other is frequency shift. Let us discuss frequency differentiation, which means I am going to do differentiation in frequency domain. This is your frequency domain. D by d omega. I am just going to differentiate. Definitely there will be an effect in time domain. It is minus jn. Okay, this is called the frequency differentiation. And one more you are having, we call it as scaling. What is that scaling? X of an, that is time domain is multiplied by a factor a. Time is scale. In frequency domain, there will be a change, that is divided by a, which the same effect we had in Z transform, Z by a. Okay. So please do remember this. Apart from that, convolution in time domain, multiplication in frequency domain is one and the same. Okay. Please make a note of that. Let me make a note here. Minus jn x of n is d by d omega x of e power j omega. X of an is nothing but x of e power j omega by e. And one more, I don't need to mention this already, I told you. x1 of n convolution x2 of n. That is time domain is convolve of time domain. Its frequency x of e power j omega. its frequency x of e power j omega 1 and 2, convolution in time domain, multiplication in frequency domain. Okay, even this is also very important when you do some problems. Okay, make a note of it. Please do remember the basic problem what I did in the last session. A power n u of n, its dtft is 1 by 1 minus a e power minus j omega. Please do remember, if it is a, here it is minus a. If it is minus a power n, it is plus a. Okay, that's the general statement. Okay, even you should know this. So this is one of the important things. Let us do first problem using property x of n is equal to 2 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay. There is a time shift minus 1, okay, which resembles the time shift property. If you just imagine the time shift is not there, it is 2 power n u of n, okay, which comes under the general statement. Okay, so what is the procedure we are going to split? dtft of 2 power n u of n. Next, dtft of 2 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay, so this is the basic problem, and here to here it is time shift. What is its answer as per that? 1 by 1 minus a e power minus j omega. Instead of a, now who is there? 2. That's the simple statement. And here, time shift which is happening here. What happened in the frequency domain? The previous answer gets retained, 1 minus 2 e power minus j omega. Extra multiplied by e power minus j omega n naught. That is e power j omega, who is n naught minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is the result we are having. Let us do the next problem. 1 by 3 power n u of n minus 2. There is a power n, this is the fundamental what we are having here. But shifting is there only here, but not here. Okay, so I have to create it. What is the procedure I can do? Let us modify the question. 1 by 3 power n minus 2 plus 2 u of n minus 2. Nothing wrong, because minus 2 plus 2 cancel, the problem remains the same. Then, if you modify this given question, 1 by 3 power n minus 2, u of n minus 2 remains the same. Extra one more term, 1 by 3 the whole square. Okay, so please do remember. Now let us start the problem. The dtft of 1 by 3 power n u of n. dtft of 1 by 3 power n minus 2 u of n minus 2. So dtft of extra that particular constant 1 by 3 the whole square, 1 by 3 power n minus 2 u of n minus 2. Okay, this is the flow we are having. Now what about the answer here? 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 e power minus j omega, similar to the basic problem. Now here the same answer is getting retained in numerator extra. Remember, e power j, don't forget, this is frequency domain omega. Next, minus 2, minus 2. This is the procedure you should know. Okay, again I am repeating, as per the time shift property, as per the first one, e power j, first step, omega, that is frequency domain, omega, second step, minus 2 is the shifting, minus 2 is the third step. Now here, extra you are going to multiply by a constant, minus j2 omega, 1 minus 1 by 3 e power minus j omega. Additionally, we are having 1 by 9. Okay. And as usual, you have to do magnitude and phase. Numerator magnitude is visible 1 by 9, angle is visible minus 2 omega. Denominator you should convert to cos and sine. We discussed in the general problem. We may have to do even that. Let us read another problem which resembles a power n u of n as usual. In time domain, there is e power j, which means in time domain there is e power j, which comes under frequency shift. That is the next step we have to do. So dtft of minus 3 power n u of n. Okay. Next dtft of e power minus j 2n minus 3 power n u of n. Okay, just two steps. What about here? 1 by 1 plus 3 e power minus j omega. Be careful, already I told you. Minus 3 plus 3. If it is plus 3, minus 3 as usual. Now here, if this term is not there, let me rewrite the answer. Minus j omega. Okay, if this term is not there. That is which domain? Frequency domain. This is which domain? Time domain. In frequency domain shifting, time domain e power j. Now the same statement you tell again. In time domain e power j, frequency domain shifting. It comes here. Frequency shift, opposite side, minus 2 plus 2. That's all. Problem. Let us do another problem. Cos pi by 3n 2 power n u of n. I can modify this problem as e power j pi by 3n plus e power minus j pi by 3n divided by 2. Just I replace the cos by Euler's format. 2 power n u of n. So if I split, it is 1 by 2 e power j pi by 3n 2 power n u of n plus 1 by 2 e power minus j pi by 3n 2 power n u of n. Now if I do it as per the dtft individually, dtft of 2 power n u of n, answer 1 by 1 minus 2 e power minus j. Next dtft of e power j pi by 3n 2 power n u of n. Same I can do one more. dtft of e power minus j pi by 3n 2 power n u of n. Now I can use the property. In time domain e power j, frequency domain it should be shifting. Okay, in one domain e power j, other domain shifting. So it is 1 by 2 e power minus j omega. In one domain e power j, other domain shifting. Frequency shifting, opposite sign, plus pi by 3 minus pi by 3. Same I am repeating here. 2 e power minus j omega minus pi by 3 plus pi by 3. Apart from that, I need a constant 1 by 2. So if I make it 1 by 2 here, even here also it will be 1 by 2. Okay. So these two answers I have to merge. So the final answer, x of e power j omega equal to the first answer 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus 2 e power minus j omega minus pi by 3 plus 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus 2 e power minus j omega plus pi by 3. With this, we can conclude this problem. I am concluding this session. In the next session, we will discuss about inverse discrete time Fourier transform.